Welcome back to my channel Adhyan with Flow. Let's start with our new chapter, evolution. Now guys, what you understand by evolution? When you hear this term, when you hear this term, what you think? That what is evolution? When I am hear this term, I feel like something change according time to time, generation to generation, years to years. Alright? There is multiple type of evolution guys, like a divergent evolution, like convergent evolution, parallel evolution, co-evolution. I'm going to teach you everything about convergent, divergent, parallel and co-evolution. Now let's begin with some term, origin of life. When, how, first life will come. Guys, many scientists come and they give their theory about origin of life. Like some scientists, they prove that there is some big bang, like there is huge explosion in universe, then our earth will form, multiple planet will form. Some scientists come and they give panspermia, panspermia theory. We can also call it as a spore theory. Now guys, what they said, that guys, this is the earth, here is a space, something come like spores come out from the space, and here after favorable condition they grow. Then no one accept this theory yaar. How spores, sorry if I say sperm na, no guys, spores, sorry, I'm so sorry. How spore will come from the space? Because when I hear that space, there is no light, no gravity, we can't respire because there is no oxygen. How spore still alive there? And who transport spore to outside to inside the earth? Who? Because there are many troposphere, stratosphere, ionosphere, thermosphere. How they come and still alive in space? So no one believe on this. Some scientists come and they said that this is the God creation. Yeah, that in 7 days God formed everything. You saw human in this time na, billion years ago human is same to same. No adaptation, no acclimatization. Guys, what is rubbish here? Because we saw na, we hear, we study Homo sapiens, Homo erectus, Homo australopithecus. Now our evolution is very long, so this theory also reject. Some scientists come and they said that earth, origin of life arise some geology features. So many scientists come and they give their phenomena. Some scientists come and they said that guys, living thing comes from non-living things. This process we call it as a abiogenesis. Like they said that dirty cloths plus some grains, they make mice. Like you put some dirty clothes and some grains in 21 days in some hut, and you watch that there is multiple mice they gives. Means dirty cloths and grains they give rise mice, and they believe this thing approx 20 years that time. They believe these things, that yeah, they believe that muddy area they give frog. Like there is dirty water, there is a muddy area, they give rise frog. Look at here, here is dirty water collect na, here collect dirty water and they give rise frog. So many people believe, yes, yeah, that time this theory is famous, like yeah, this is possible, this is true, we watch these things. But this theory is also wrong, that we want to know that how first life origin, like look at here na, our base, like anyone is here who can tell me that how origin of life about, like first life, anyone? Like then Louis Pasteur will come and they give rise their theory. They give rise their theory. They said that living thing comes from living things. They said living thing comes from living things. He takes S-shaped neck flask. He take S-shaped neck flask. In a flask, they put some broth medium, like there is nutrition rich medium. And he analyze. He put this flask into sunlight. The mouth of the snake is open. Now he watched many days. He is still watching this, but there is no life. There is no life because he experiment these things that living things come from living things. Here they provide nutrition. That all are said na. If you provide nutrition, the ticker they give rise something something. If you put it into a multiple muddy area, then they give rise something something. I give nutrition, all kind of nutrition in this medium, but here is no. In fact, a single insect is not here. Mouth is open, guys. Now still no one here. Now what he do? Next step, what he do? He break this neck. He break this neck, and now he watch. What? He watch that there is multiple insect here, there is multiple flies here. So they explain these things that when I use this kind of structure, light can pass, air can pass, but no outside thing travel inside, can't reach here. But if when I broke, then anyone can reach here. So some is surrounding, something in surrounding. Then they come inside. Broth is not giving the offspring. This is the nutrition, that's it. This is the non-living thing. Only living thing give rise living things. So yeah, Louis Pasteur said, okay, so this is my experiment. Now anyone have doubt? Then scientists again they will say, Arey yaar, Louis Pasteur, I want to know that, tell me origin of life, that first life. Yeah, tell me about first life, yaar. How first life will come, where they come, how they come. Then next scientist they will come. Miller and Urey, Halden, Walden come and they will, we tell you na, मैं बताता हूँ. What they do? That time our earth environment na, there is huge amount of methane, nitrogen, hydrogen gases, high temperature. Then what Miller will do, look at here, what Miller will do, they said come here, I'll show you. He takes this much gases, methane, ammonia, hydrogen and water, because that time when earth is originate, this type of gases will present in atmosphere. So he put it inside. That time methane is in high amount, that time ammonia is high in amount, that time hydrogen is high in amount and H2O. Like there is some measurement. There is some measurement of these gases. There is not random. There is some ratio, okay? This is not a random, this is a ratio. Now what he do? Now he provides some temperature. He provides some electric shock and weight. What he get? Guys, when he found his result na, he found some little bit amino acids. In future amino acid, what they will do? They make proteins. He found some adenine composition. Like you know guys, DNA, are you hear about DNA, RNA? Listen to me. Adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine. In RNA also adenine, guanine, cytosine and uracil. So he get these things. It means they conclude that this is not easy. These non-living things give rise first life, and then after first life, living thing gives living things. But starting of origin of life na, contribution is most important of non-living things. These gases need some water, need some temperature, need some electricity, and they make amino acids. In future, amino acid, what they do? They make proteins. Adenine, guanine type of pigments, they get these type of pigments. In future, they make DNA, RNA, and you know, you betterly know about this is cell, and there is a nucleus, and they have DNA and RNA. There is protein. Now, then everyone believe that yeah, this is to experiment, and yeah, first life begin in this process. If any scientist come and they give rise their theory that no, Miller theory is wrong, so give your theory, prove that how first life will origin. But since after Miller no one can prove, another theory except this theory. So this theory is true right now, till now. Okay, evolution of life form a theory. Now credit goes to Darwin. He traveled in ship, name is HMS Beagle. Where is, yes, HMS Beagle. He travels a lot. Now finally he reached an island, Galapagos Island. And what he get there? He found some birds with different beak size. He found that he found multiple birds, same in color, same in size, little bit, but they have different beak. Why? He calculate and he research further that this bird, this is the ancestor and this is the descendant. What you understand means this is the parent and this is their offspring, their son and daughter. Then he thinks a lot that parents, how they give this much variety of birds, like single parents, how they give this much of variety of birds, like birds have different size of beaks. How is it possible? Throughout the evolution they get this kind of beak, guys. This is not a normal thing. They get this kind of beak. How? When parent gives birth to their offspring, then what they do, have beaks size. How this beak size are different? Some beak size is small, long, coiled, spherical, sharp, because according to their habitat, according to their food preference. Guys, if these all birds depend on small size of beaks, so how it is possible na, guys? How it is possible that everyone can eat this small size of beaks and this source never finish at the specific time, guys? If population is high but resource is low, then what these population do? Some population come and they depend on different source of food. Some population depends on different type of food. Some population depends on different kind of foods. Means some depend on small size of seed. Some depend on trees of seed. Some depend on cactus. Some depend on multiple things. So they diverse their food habitat. They diverse their food preference. So according to food preference, their morphological structure will change throughout the evolution. Means there is single parent, but throughout the evolution he give rise many offspring, but throughout the evolution this is not a one day process. This son अलग हो गया, like मैं अपना अलग घर बनाऊंगा एंड मैं अलग रहूंगा. दिस सन ये अलग हो गया, दिस थिंग अलग हो गए, दिस सब अलग हो गए, देन हम तो हमारा अकेले अकेले रहेंगे. He depends on small size of seed. He depends on large size of seed. He depends on trees. He depends on insects. And he depends, according to food preference, he depends on cactus. Assume na cactus, yeah. So according to their food preference, their beak size also change. And their beak size also change. Then Darwin write in their book that I saw at Galapagos Island this much evolution. Okay, so I explain. Parallelly, when Darwin researched these things, parallelly, Alfred Valens also researched these things. He gives his theory, and it is famous, Darwin finches. He also gave the same theory. That there is struggle of life. And there already variations are present. And if they want to survive, they do reproduction. Same, this Darwin and this, both are explained same thing, and they both are located from different country. But how they seem? They are same. So we accept Darwin theory also, we accept Alfred Valens theory also. But why Darwin is famous? Because he explained better manner compared than Valens. He explained betterly. He published his book, he published his paper, he travels a lot, and he explained better. He also explained better, but compared than Darwin, he is famous because he explained a lot in detailed manner, in detailed manner, that there is struggle in life for food. It may be for food, it may be for mating partner, it may be for territory. If someone struggle and fight for these things, they become fit and they get resources, they get a mating partner and they reproduce with their mate, that female, and they give rise offspring, and these offspring have variations. If they don't reproduce, then their offspring not come, and no population increase, so they are like finches. If they not reproduce, then their population will decrease in future. If you want to maintain your progeny, if you maintain your population, you have to give birth. So Darwin also say this theory, and Alfred Wallace saying give this theory. Both theory will accept it till now, both. Okay guys, so that's all for now. In our next video we will discuss about evidence for evolution, and I'm gonna teach you one by one, like divergent evolution, convergent evolution, what is homologous, what is analogous. Okay, I'll teach you all things. Look at here, I'll teach you everything, don't worry, relax. So we will meet in our next video. Keep smiling and don't forget to subscribe my channel, yaar. Adhyan with Flow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening me. Thanks a lot.